Cycle 45 of our exile. At least it feels like we're exiled. No contact with family or friends, but the work we are doing is more important. So I keep telling myself, we must complete this project within 60 cycles, and I fear that we will not be able to do so. Our theories are sound, but the practical applications of opening rifts to other dimensions has so far eluded us. I'm also concerned about my comrades. Their motivations in this research do not appear as pure as one would hope. What the? Don't tell me they're running the experiments without me! Joachim, what are you doing?
Tell, good to see you. We're about to begin.
I could see that. Why wasn't I told?
But I told you to contact Tell, Manon.
I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood. I thought you were going to handle it, Jackin.
See, there you go. A simple breakdown in communication. Won't happen again. Take your seat.
What are we attempting this time?
I think I found a way to counter the power surge you've been experiencing. I still don't understand where the surge is coming from, but I think we can counter it.
I see the power is building up.
We're ready to channel it and open the rift.
We're still aiming it close to the Terran system, aren't we?
We have no choice. We would have used an uninhabited area of space, but most regions we explored featured a variety of unstable energy forms, such as dwarf and nova stars. Such wild energy surges can't be in the region. It would affect the rift.
Then how do you explain the unusual energy surges we've been experiencing here?
I don't know. The system is only middle-aged, as star systems go. It's not their sun that's causing it.
And what of the residual effects on the Terran planet? I think it's called Earth.
It is unfortunate.
Unfortunate?
Oh, please, Tell, don't let's start this again.
The risk to Terra and its people is great, and you two know it.
As I said, it is unfortunate. We are under a great deal of pressure here. We do not have time to study any other systems. Besides, Earth is primitive and serves no purpose.
But it could. Look at how quickly it's advanced in the past 100 cycles.
Irrelevant.
What?
Irrelevant. What matters is what the Emperor desires. We have a duty to perform. So should you step away from this project?
You know what that means.
No further royal sanction. Funded research projects.
Might as well sign on with one of those fringe groups who manage to kill themselves with their shabby equipment as they carry out their experiments.
So, what's it going to be?
How are you capping the power?
I've installed several new dampeners to take care of it. Why?
Because it's surging again, and the dampeners are burning out!
What?
Impossible! Status of the rift!
Approximately 3 kilometers wide!
That's too large. Could be a navigational hazard. Shut it down!
I can't!
Cut the power!
No good! The power surge is feeding on itself, keeping the rift open!
You've got to get this thing under control!
I've lost control!
Convalaria? Ah! Here's a Syringa vulgaris. And this is a Rosa Babonia, I believe.
What? This was a rose, Doctor?
Well, it is. But that's a scientific classification.
Cannot science appreciate a rose as just a rose?
I suppose not. Wouldn't be science, would it? No. And a rose by any other name doesn't smell as sweet, does it?
It smells good to me, Doctor.
Thankfully, there are some things in the universe you can count on to stay constant. The Botanical Gardens in New York City is one of them.
You said this is a city? How is that possible?
Amazing, isn't it? I should show you Central Park while we're here. Ah! Your peanut concession stand. It's still here. Some things never change. I love the smell of honey roasted peanuts.
It makes my stomach rumble and my mouth water.
We'll have ourselves a bag. But first I wanted to show you something else. Take a look at those small sacks hanging against the trees here.
They don't look like the spinnings of a spider.
They're called cocoons. Inside are caterpillars.
I have not heard of such creatures.
There's one in the sleeve. It has many legs. Feel its back.
So soft.
Caterpillars weave those encasings around them. They go into a state of hibernation, time of sleep, and then they change.
Change?
Yes, they become butterflies, like those over there.
I have seen butterflies before. You cannot tell me such graceful creatures once crawled on the ground.
It's true. It's part of the cycle of life here on Earth. Solid proof that life continues, changes with time.
Was this another one of your science lessons, Doctor?
Science, a little philosophy, a little time with its wandering thoughts. How about those peanuts?
I was like that. This is going to rain.
No, it isn't. It's not a cloud in the sky.
Then what's making the heavens rumble so?
question.
Lloyd! Lloyd! You don't love me anymore!
What?
You don't love me anymore!
Now, how can you say that?
You marched right out of this house without saying goodbye!
I said goodbye, Margaret. I called out to you as I walked out the door.
But you did not kiss me goodbye!
Noticed that, did you?
What was that, Lloyd?
I said I'm sorry, Margaret. There. Now get inside before you catch your death. It's cold out here.
Oh, you still love me!
Yes, dear. I love you. Let's see what's going on in the world. Anything's got to be more exciting than my life right now.
Jeremy Archer, Radio 1 with the morning news for 23rd July 2000. Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher has announced her retirement from public service, effective September 1st. In a statement to the media, Mrs. Thatcher expressed her gratitude to all those who supported her during her tenure in office, the longest in modern history. No word yet as to what Mrs. Thatcher will do in the future.
Well, I see the world is about as exciting as my life is. At least Mrs. Thatcher got to travel. What do I do but travel 15 minutes to the office every morning and 15 minutes home every night, 6 days a week? It's like... That's funny. The weather report mentioned nothing about rain and there's not a cloud in the sky. Wait a minute. I forgot my briefcase. Now I'm going to be late. Bad enough I'm going to have to waste time driving back and getting my briefcase, but I'll also have to take a minute to explain to Margaret what I'm doing. I'm going to get it from the boss now. What's that sound? Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Lloyd? Lloyd? Are you there? That's funny. I could have sworn I heard him. His car's still up front. Lloyd? Lloyd? Where are you?
Zora! You have been convicted of crimes against the whole of humanity, including murder, extortion, espionage, and kidnapping. For your punishment, you are to be remanded to Rikers Floating Island Prison Complex on this date, July 23rd, 2000. Do you have any final words before sentence is carried out?
Only that the charges of which I am convicted of are false and that the entire court proceedings were a farce. I'm being used as a scapegoat by a government that used me to do their dirty work and then cast me aside when they were done.
I know of nothing of which you speak, Zora. Let the sentence be carried out. Take her away.
All right, Zora. Get on the transport. We'll try and make your trip as comfortable as possible.
Then maybe you'll let me take off the shackles.
Only when you learn to behave.
I know how you want me to behave. Still hurting from that punch I gave you?
Shut up, Zora.
Stop that! Those pain sticks are meant to subdue people only. Now get her on board.
Laugh all you want, Zora. You can't avoid the guards at Rikers the way you avoided me. There's no place to go on a floating island except straight down to Earth. It is escape-proof.
So I guess I should try to escape now then, huh?
What?
She's free! She's free!
Grab her!
Seems her strength was no exaggeration.
I got her!
Oh, I got something for you, special pal. Try this!
You barbarian!
I have no beef with you, Judge. Be smart and stay here.
Prisoner escape! We have a prisoner escape!
I must remember to thank the doctors again for my genetically altered legs. 7-foot walls? No problem. Now, if I could just lay low here for a minute and figure out what I'm going to do next.
You! Take 2 men and check out the vehicle port. Make sure she's not there.
Just me and Barry, sir.
Been authorized to use maximum force, man. Do not be such a coward.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I follow that one, I'll be able to grab hold of a hover car and hightail it out of here. We shouldn't be too much trouble. Perfect. Oh, the rain will only confuse these chowderheads more. All I need now is the car. There they go into that hangar. Perfect. What the... is that thing?
Zora! Halt!
Fang! He spotted me.
Where'd she go? Base, this is Rourke. I've lost the prisoner Zora. She appears to have been teleported by a device of unknown origin. I will need a molecular displacement team down here to scan the area and determine where she went.
Roger. Team will rendezvous with you in 5 minutes.
Nice thing, though. Didn't look like any teleport I've ever seen.
We're not holding out well here, Sergeant. How much longer until the airstrike arrives?
Another 10 minutes, sir.
Very well. Have the men pull back in 5.
Very good, sir.
Where the devil is the professor?
Right here, Admiral Hastings. It looks as though the men are faring very well, are they?
Not to worry, Professor. This time I have the situation well in hand. The RAF are on their way here. They'll lay down an airstrike in less than 10 minutes.
Taking out most of our headquarters with it.
Necessary. Those lava men cannot be allowed to go any further than this point. If we don't stop them here...
I know. Nothing to prevent them from reaching London. We still have 10 minutes. Have you got the translator set up here?
All warmed up and ready to go, Professor.
Splendid. Now let's make sure I've tuned into the right frequency. Right, here goes. Oh, mighty lava warriors! I am Professor Aidan Martin. We have spoken before in your caves just south of here. I repeat my urgent request to cease your hostilities. There must be some way we can come to a mutual agreement for cohabitation.
We have listened to your words before, human, and we find them as tiresome now as we did then. This world was ours first. We were driven beneath the surface when the great cold claimed our world. Now, the conditions are right for us to take what is ours again. What has happened during the time of our hibernation is of no concern to us.
But these humans have made it possible for you to come back to the surface. Granted, it wasn't on purpose. Global warming is an effect of their carelessness, but it still gave you an opportunity.
Yes, Professor, an opportunity. One we intend to take full advantage of. This world was ours. It will be ours again. Onward, my fire brothers! Onward!
I really don't think they'll listen to reason, Professor.
Dear, there has to be another way. Linda, quick, fetch me the repulsor field unit. We should be able to hold them at bay with that.
Yes, Professor.
What the devil is that?
Something I've been cooking up for some time now. A force field, if you will. One that will not only keep out hostiles, but actually repel them as well.
Well, let's hope it can hold them until the RAF arrive.
I'm hoping to do more than that, Admiral. I'm hoping that when they see the technology at our disposal, they'll realize that they have no choice but to listen.
Here you go, Professor.
Good girl. Now let's see if we can get them to listen to reason. That shouldn't sound like that.
Of course not, Professor. You know I never go near your equipment unless I have to. Remember when I was transformed into that bird creature? It's something I'd care to experience again.
Well, I don't understand. I don't recognize that sound. It's not a power buildup or overload.
Another one of your creations on the fritz again, eh, Professor?
I'll have you know, my dear Admiral, that this equipment was in perfect working order this morning when I tested it. I just don't understand.
It doesn't matter. The RAF will take care of this. Besides, that's why FAST was called in to investigate this whole mess in the first place.
You really should do something about that, First. First action strike team would shoot first, ask a question later.
It's why we were formed, Professor. After that incident with the cyborgs, we knew it was only a matter of time before otherworldly threats reared their ugly heads. We needed to be prepared to strike first.
I'm ashamed to call myself a son. That hum is not coming from the generator. It's external. Something is going on.
Could it be the lava men's doing?
Possibly. I've seen the technology they possess, and while some is primitive compared to ours, there is some that surpassed even what we possess. The thing is, that hum is not coming from their direction. Behind us. I want to take a look.
What, now? I can send some of my men back there.
No, Linda can operate the repulsor generator. I'll be back.
Professor, be careful.
I shall, yeah. Just make sure to fire the generator when it reaches 35 milliwatts. Watch for possible overheat at 50. All right?
Very well. Generator activated.
I hope the professor isn't going to be long. I've got to give the clear-out signal at any moment.
It's working! Look! The field is holding them back!
Right, Sergeant, give the fall back order.
And hurry! This thing's already heating up!
You men, fall back! Fall back!
He's done. I'm going to get the professor. The sergeant has cleared all the men out. I want you in the last jeep with him.
Yes, sir.
Professor! Professor, where are you? Where the devil did he go?
Do something!
I don't know what to do. I've never seen anything like this before. This feedback is incredible. I'll try to do a manual override.
Be careful, Jackham.
Oh no!
What is it?
We're getting a pulse from the rift! Something from the other dimensions coming through!
No! It's not from the dimension we opened. The very fabric of the rift is unstable. It's creating other openings to other dimensions. Whatever is coming through the rift is from one of those other dimensions.
We've got to stop it!
Ah, where's that peanut vendor? I seem to remember being around here somewhere. What was that? Excuse me, could you tell me...
What is happening, Doctor?
What are you two just standing there for? Didn't you see it? A dinosaur, big as day! It's coming this way! Get out of here!
A what?
A dinosaur? Poor fellow must have had too much sugar for breakfast. Come on, let's see what all this is about.
Must we? The people seem more frightened by such a creature.
My word! It is real! Brachiosaurus!
It remembers the dragon in size!
That it does, Christine. There's no need to worry. Quite harmless, actually. They're plant eaters by nature. What concerns me more is how did it get here in the first place? Only if that zoo happened to be several years old. The brachiosaurus kind of been extinct for quite some time.
Something else is troubling you, Doctor.
Usually when something as anachronistic as this appears, I can sense a disturbance in the time field. Or at least the TARDIS can give me a warning. This time I sense nothing.
Doctor!
Those people! They were hiding in the souvenir shop! The roof is covered in ivy! The brachiosaurus is gonna panic if they keep that screaming! Christine! Quickly! I'll lead it away when I do get those people out of there into safety!
I'm such afraid!
I think I've got an idea. Now hurry! I say, look over here! That's right! Who can resist the scent of fresh honey roasted peanuts? All you can eat, only 6 pence! That's it! One foot for the other now. Not too close. Almost there. And fetch! I hope they don't make me pay for that vending cart. Let's keep it occupied for a while.
Hey, General, what are you thinking? Those are some rare and exotic plants you let that thing do.
I'm terribly sorry, but the need was somewhat urgent.
That's not a good, that's not good to me. I'm the curator here. How will I explain all this to the board of directors? You are going to come with me to the board, Mr.
Doctor, actually.
Well, It's plum. The beast has plum disappeared.
Now what are you going to tell them?
I think I got it. The power's coming back to normal. The rift is beginning to shrink.
Good, because
What was that?
I don't know. I hiccup.
I don't know who you think you are, Doctor. You may have saved those people, but you have wrecked my career. I will have you dragged into court, and will make sure you...
Quiet!
Don't talk to me that way. I'll have you know, I have very...
I said be quiet!
Listen. Do you hear that sound?
So? What of it?
I've never heard anything like it before in my life. It's not of this world.
You're just trying to distract me here, and it won't work. Now, tell me your full name.
Christine!
Your full name, Dr. Christine.
Christine! Where is she?
Who?
My friend! She went off to lead those people away. Where did she go?
I haven't seen anybody else but you.
Christine! Christine, where are you?
Doctor, I am over here!
Oh, thank goodness.
Christine, come over here quickly!
The people are asleep! Doctor, I was able to...
Christine!
The girl, she just vanished.
Oh no! Christine!